Yeah, baby. Man. All right. Hey, everyone. What's going on? I'm doing this for a reason. You know, believe it, because this is my 100th video.
Mega Man X.
I was going to say, don't sound too excited, Sean.
I am very excited for this.
All right. Well, I'm going to just make a few adjustments to the control scheme here. Okay. I always make the dash button, the L button, just to make it a little easier on my hand.
I forgot. Did it used to be B, I think?
I think A. So, like, you had to shoot, jump, and then dash with that button.
Yeah.
So it just was, like, awkward. My brother used to play it like this.
You're right. I don't think I ever made adjustments. I probably should have.
Well, yeah. It just makes it easier for me. I'm sure there's some, like, purists that are just like, oh, no, that's making it too easy. But, yeah, everyone, thank you for joining us. This is Zero Sigma. This is taking me back because I think the last time I played this game, which... I think I've proclaimed that this is my favorite game of all time. And yeah, last time I played it was the first time on this channel. This is the first series we ever played. And I will say, the best soundtrack I think I've ever heard on any game. I mean, just like if you were to consider this game as like a band's album or something, just like every track is amazing. Remember this man?
Yep.
Because you said you played this for hours in your parents' basement.
Yep. But I think I played X2 a lot more, but I remember this one very vividly, yes.
Well, because you...
I would like to think this was, what, like 92, whoa, and X2 is maybe like 94?
Or
maybe 94,
this is 93 and X2 is 94, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, extra life already, wow. Well, when you... Because, okay, so we're playing this by... Sean's demand. He said, next time I'm coming over, we're playing this. And I said, well, we've already played it, but hey, you know what? My 100th video's coming up, so why don't we play...
Did you go through and beat the whole thing already before?
Oh, yeah.
What?
But see, like, what I want to do for this, and you'll notice, whoever clicks on this, you'll notice the time on this video, it's going to be longer, because I want to do this in one, like, big mega-sode. And, but just kind of going back, you said, no, I want to play Mega Man X. I'm like, all right, we'll play it again, because... I mean, it's awesome, so I don't mind playing this as a repeat game. But you were telling me about it, like how to get all the upgrades and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like I haven't talked to anyone really about this except for like my brother, because my brother played it with me more than anybody, and he's probably way better at it than I am. And you were talking about the jumping and the dashing in the air, and I go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
X2.
That's talking about X2, man. It's like, not only do I have someone to talk about Mega Man X with now, but I don't know anybody else other than my brother that played X2 with me.
Yep. So
that will have to be in this channel's future for sure.
So you played this one and beat it, but you haven't done X2 yet?
Or X3. Okay. Or X4.
Okay. So we got a few continuous episodes to get all these things done.
Oh, yeah. Here he comes. I like to do voices for the characters.
This guy really reminds me of somebody in Star Wars.
I think so, yeah. I talked about that, I think, in the first...
I swear he's a copy of Boba Fett.
I know. I'm just letting him beat me up.
I love the levels where you can get in these like mech warrior suits.
Oh, yeah. All right, we could do our voices. I don't know if you want to read one of their dialogues, but I can be Vile.
You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you really think you could defeat me?
I think I did the same voice from before.
Wait for it. Oh, yeah.
Zero. Hi.
It's like, I'm going to get you again, but I got to charge up for some reason. Oh, crap. He got away. I always thought those little yellow boxes were like payphones or something.
They do look like payphones.
I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. ... You want to be X?
X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger.
Oh man, he's got a lot to say.
You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can.
That's where my channel's name comes from, by the way. Zero and Sigma.
I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later.
See you later.
Oh.
X, I know you can do it.
No, you can do it.
It's like, yep, I just gotta find an outlet and plug in so I can get up to full power. Stupid iPhone battery that I've been programmed with.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So we got octopus guy, we got penguin guy, we got elephant guy, we got scissor heads, whatever he is.
We're just testing your memory.
Lizard dude. That's like an gorilla looking guy, falcon guy, and armadillo guy.
Okay. Mostly correct. We're going to start with Chill Penguin.
Yeah, that seems about right if I remember the first guy to go at.
Well, he's also like one of the easier ones to beat with just the X-Buster by itself. Oh, God, this music, man. I would say this game's like the equivalent of like the freaking Color and Shape album for Foo Fighters or Wasting Light or something.
Oh, but it always gets you amped up.
It's just like every track is just on point. Purple bunnies.
So do you remember, like, so you not only can you get the power bar like full, but I think it might be an X2, I don't know which one, but you can get like a secondary, it like turns blue or something, like there's a full power meter and then it like goes on top of it or something? I forget. Because I know the hearts is what extends the power meter.
Are you talking about like the E-tanks or the sub-tanks?
It might be that. So is it like a separate power meter maybe, right? Is it, you have special power?
Sort of like, oh crap, hold on. Yeah! It's so much harder when you don't have the dash. I see you coming back. Hold on. How did I do this before?
Can you
There we
bounce
go.
off the wall?
I can't make it yet. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little rusty, children. It's been probably about a year since I played this, because it's been... I think this channel's existed for close to about a year now. Oh, so you've come. I kind of look like Santa Claus, don't I? I'm gonna give you the ability to make your own path in life, you know, because, you know, that's the downfall of the human race, pretty much. I hope that there would be a world that will allow you to choose a peaceful one, blah, 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 who cares. But now it seems that you were destined to fight. Because I thought that, the world might need a new champion or whatever. Give me the dash! I've hidden capsules like this around everywhere. So there's like 4 more or something, or maybe 3. I think there's 3 more. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, if you can't tell. Step in this capsule, it's going to increase your acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck. That's right. That's right. So now you're going to notice that, like, the
boots.
the
The shiny
terrain.
boots.
Yeah, the boots are going to get all shined up. The terrain's going to change, so it's actually designed for me to use the dash better. All right, here we go. Oh. Oh. Pinky in the brain, man. Jesus. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah, you're going to laugh at me, aren't you? Yeah. Too bad. God, these guys are so annoying. But yeah, when we get our first sub-tank, I'll, like, show you, like, what I mean.
Yes, warrior suit time.
It's mech suit. I'll show you what I mean and probably what you're
can't you
talking
bust
about.
through a wall with this guy on this one? Or is it a different one? I'm pretty sure you can do something with this guy.
Yeah, we can go up there for a power up, but we need another.
What do you mean?
We need another.
Double dash or something?
No, we need the. I'm trying to Maverick. That's what they are. We need another Maverick's power to get up there.
What's that one?
We need to get the Mammoth's power up. Snowballs! Stop! Ooh, watch it there.
End guy time.
All right, yeah, and see, these doors were so intimidating, man. Like, it's just like, oh,
You
God.
knew you were entering the battlefield.
That's right. Introducing the Mega Man series, not the X series, so it's a nice little callback, but it's also just, an improvement.
Jump. Shoot.
Just,
Jump.
how do I beat the penguin? Just jump and shoot. Avoid his things. And he sometimes slides on his belly. All right. That was pointless.
Now, if you're like 6 or 8 years old, this might be difficult.
Or if you're, brand new to the game or something. I don't know, but like what I've come to find out with people who didn't really grow up in this era, they started playing like, Halo or GoldenEye or whatever, any 3D console.
Yeah.
Like they had such a hard time with like the 2D side-scrolling platform games.
Really?
Yeah.
Dead.
Eggman's just sitting there blinking. He's like, anything else? What else you got? Oh,
Time for the ice power.
it's the victory. It's the victory anthem right there. What do we get? What do we get?
Sub-Zero power.
Shotgun ice. Oh, yeah.
I freeze you. So is the mammoth the guy that you can freeze? Is that what you're talking about? Who's the guy that you can freeze?
You can freeze
Let's see here.
the gorilla guy you talked to. God, what was his name? But we
That's the guy you
could
can freeze.
go to him next, but I want to get his power so we can get the heart container in the penguin stage. But you'll notice that, and I think this is another cool feature of this game, is depending on which bosses you fight and which order, it affects other bosses' stages. Because
Really?
look at his level's all icy now because I beat the penguin.
Huh, I never thought of that.
Oh yeah, see now this all used to be lava, so now I can just dash under everything.
Oh, interesting.
God, this L button's not as responsive. Might need to do some tweaking with it. Okay, whatever. And there's a power up there too that I never knew about as a kid until like I played enough of it and to try to.
Yeah, what do you have to get that?
Yeah, I need the helmet upgrade. God, I'm clicking that button, but it's not as okay. That could be a problem.
What, dash isn't working very well?
Yeah, like, I guess I can't just mash it. I know, just laugh away.
You know, like there's so much similarities to Mario. So these guys remind me of the turtles that throw the hammers.
Oh yeah, the Hammer Bros.
Like I don't know why they didn't make some Marios to copy Mega Man after the success of Mega Man. It was like the concepts are pretty much the exact same.
How so? Just getting to the end, pretty much.
No, I mean free life. I mean
Here, we're gonna continue talking.
Mega Man shooting the blaster is just like shooting fireballs, and I mean, I guess you didn't jump for coins, so to say, to collect, but you're collecting the power and superpowers. So I guess you don't specifically have limited superpowers in Mario, except for like maybe for time. Like maybe eventually over time the flying wings runs out or the cape runs out or something. I don't know. We got controller problems. So one thing about this game is I actually had to retry a lot as a kid because they actually do make you conserve power pretty decently.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's like the whole theme. Hey, we're back, by the way. Oh, okay.
Just like
Sean played off screen a little bit and got my health nice and low. That's okay. Since this is going to be a longer episode, I'm going to edit stuff down. Much better. Every time I hit the button, I do dash. So that's all I can hope for in life, man.
Yeah, I went through a few Super Nintendo controllers, button mashing like crazy on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I guess this is probably too deep of information for most of the people going to be listening to this, but there's a website called the Nintendo Repair Hut, I think it's called, and there's all sorts of parts you can order to like tune up your controllers that might have just taken damage and wear and tear over the years, and all the buttons you can like get new like button contacts once you open up the controller and all that good stuff. So I might need to do that with the other controller to kind of repair the L button a little bit because it was just not.
Do you have to have the boots to do that?
You know what? I think you do. I've never gotten here without it to test that out. But yeah. Yeah, not so easy now. Now that I can know that I can dash like I want to. There you go. Shoot your laser.
Cyborg.
So now when I have full health, if I see a power, like some energy refilling capsules that these guys crap out when I defeat them, it'll just add to my sub tank. Whoa. Ugh. Ugh.
End guy timer ready?
Yep. So yeah, I don't have any of his weaknesses handy here, but he's...
Try to shoot him with the ice. You should be able to freeze him.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Fire guy doesn't freeze?
You'd think it would, but... Oop, look at you shooting your flames right away. But yeah, he's usually a little easier to beat. Oh man.
Damn, you're gonna die.
No, I'm not. Never say never.
You gotta jump.
Oh gosh.
Dude.
I've never had so much... Well, he's usually just kind of sits there and just like shoots nothing at me. God, really? All right, yeah, you give it a go. I think I remember last time I fought him, he just kind of stood there and just kept changing the direction of the belt, and then he would just like flop little oil bubbles at me.
Oil bubbles?
Yeah, it does like these little oil slicks, and then he'll like shoot the flames at those and makes like a big flame explosion or whatever. So now he's just hopping around for you. Yeah, that stuff. Like, you're just getting back a lay of the land. Oh yeah, you're gonna try freezing him?
Nope, didn't work.
Well, it still hurts him, but it's just not his weakness. You can dash off the wall. So you can get like a nice good jump if you like dash and jump at the same time off the wall. There you go. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you just have to like jump when he jumps.
Come here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. What? Does that literally take power off of me? Oh, yes it does. Oh man.
All right.
That was terrible.
It's all right. I'm ready for him now. I'm going to have full health. And he's going down. Stupid mammoth. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Here's my trunk.
What are they trying to grow in the background there? Like they're making robotic samples of...
I don't know. I think this is just more like a...
It's like a factory.
It's like a factory that's like destroys like old used up robots.
Ah.
I think, because, you see all of them getting dropped on that conveyor belt. And some of those are enemies we see later in the game. Stop flinging so much fire at me. You're not supposed to be that hard. Whoa. Nah. Oop, jeez. Nice time jump, dirtbag. God.
You might get this. It's gonna be close.
Ugh.
Come on. One more.
There he goes. All right. I'm going to chop this up a little bit just so it's not as long of a video, because there's a little backtracking just so I can get all the stuff.
Yeah.
Bean out.
Password.
Get the fire wave. All right, cool. Password.
I remember writing down like a little notebook of all the passwords of everything.
I used to have like the final one memorized to get you all the power-ups and put you at the first stage of Sigma. All right, we're back. If I cut that part out or whatever. Oops. So you can get out of this guy and jump. Blow up that igloo.
You had to do it with the fire?
Yeah, so that's why we couldn't do that on the first time around. All
That's
right.
all you got was the heart through that?
Mm-hmm. Just increase my life a little bit. Okay. Now, I didn't do any like studying up just to get like super knowledgeable in like the proper order here, but I kinda... Oh, you know what? I probably should have done his before the mammoths.
This is like, I feel like one of the last guys I usually went to.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seemed a little harder if I remember right.
He's not too bad.
The level was maybe.
That's right. Probably one of the best scores in the entire game. Ugh. And these little yellow bastards love to pick you up. Nope. Nope. Shaw!
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You remember this way too
Ooh.
well.
Man, this was.
But you did just play it recently. So.
Well, close to a year ago, I'd say. Maybe a little over.
So that's better than like 25 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that really the last time you played?
Yeah.
And is it somewhere at your parents' house still, you think? Or is it in
I
your
don't know.
basement somewhere?
I don't know what happened to it. I think my brother said he thinks we gave all our games to our cousin.
Oh, yeah, because I remember you called them last time to try to figure out where those all were.
He said he thinks we gave it away.
Come here.
Because I was probably really sad that I gave it away, but I knew in my head I probably wasn't going to have a chance to play it again. Little did I know there would be other people that appreciated it as much as I did.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was... And I still remember, this was a gift to my brother just from our aunt and uncle.
How much do you think this game cost back in the day? Do you think it
They
was
were
like $50 back in the day?
Weren't they like... I think Super Nintendo games sold for like 40-something, weren't they? I was never old enough to really go buy them on my own.
Exactly. I always got given them, but...
They were all Christmas presents or something.
Do you blow up all those things below there?
Oh, you can. It's just... Oh, excuse me. It takes a while, though.
You don't remember what it is?
I think these work pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one. Oh, there you go. What was the one down below?
I think it was just like an extra life.
This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet.
Make your headbutt. That's what it does. I think there is probably like a absolute best order, but you know, to make things interesting, I like to change it up a little bit and change the gameplay up a little bit here and there, so it's not as boring all the time. I can. Oh, but you know, you can do that. You can dash under those guys' legs. Yep.
So do you remember the level in Mario where you're flying on like a pirate ship and there's cannons shooting things at you? That's what this one kind of reminds me of.
Oh yeah, like you're talking about Super Mario 3.
Yeah.
Where each Koopa kid's got his own little airship level. All right, you ready? Purple wing nipple eagle guy. Trying to come up with insults, but you know.
Dive attack. So do you remember this guy's superpower?
You get like a tornado thing.
Tornado.
And then you can use that against the mammoth. That would have made the mammoth super easy. He's gonna vomit some babies at me. Whoa. He uses it on me sometimes, but I'm kind of waiting for him to do something else. It's like, if you keep doing that, I'm just gonna keep doing that, buddy. Alright. Give birth again. Oh, I almost had a flawless victory against him. Oop.
One more. Done.
Oh no!
Blasted in the
I
face.
think it's like, I'm blowing up inside my airship somehow, so it's kind of glitching out a little bit. And now the airship's falling, and it's just like, ah! But Mega Man's not phased. He's the bravest little maverick hunter there ever was. You get Storm Tornado. Oh yeah. So, just another quick backtrack. We're going back here.
Now what do we do with this? The helmet thing that you were saying that we can get the power. What power up do you think it is?
I'll just have to wait, and you'll have to
You
just
don't
wait and
know?
see.
No
No, I know
estimates?
what it is. But it's just kind of like, you can get this power-up I'm about to get in one of two places, though, so...
Oh, you can get it in two places. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I know, it might sound confusing. So it's actually really hard to get. Oh, yeah. No,
First try. Awesome.
yeah. Woo. Man, first try, and you were here to be that
This
witness.
is probably one of the ones that I didn't know at first.
Yeah, you probably
or
never.
knew there was something up there, but could never get to it.
This is it's gonna enhance my X-Buster.
Oh, is this where it charges up and does like the swirl within the blast?
Yeah, like the pink swirly thing. You can get this towards the end of the game. I won't spoil it for the people viewing this for the first time, but yeah, like you can. So this is like definitely an optional capsule because you'll get this later on in the game anyway. But I just got it ahead of schedule, and you can like, hold on, you can like charge up all your powers and stuff too. So like you can just like spit out this, and you can surf on it, and
yeah. So now you got the superpowers of everything.
Oh yeah. So, God, this game is so stinking cool. It's just like, I don't know. It's everything about it. All right. Now I think we're good enough to go
Bamboo,
to...
or a baboon. That's what he is. Not a gorilla, he's a
Well,
baboon.
he's a mandrill, but...
Mandrill, yeah.
Gorilla,
Mandrill
baboon,
is
mandrill.
a baboon.
Yeah, true. But... Where's his big old red butt then? That'd be awesome if he like stuck it out at you before you fought him. Another amazing soundtrack. This...
Turn off the lights on you. This guy's not paying his power bill. It's glitching out.
Well, I was gonna say, going back to, you know, depending on what bosses you beat in which order, you can, it'll affect the other people's levels. And so, since I beat Storm Eagle, his level is all like, you know, lights are going all in and out and stuff. Because I think the airship crashed into the power plant.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
I thought this did that all the time.
No.
Oh.
And like, and some of the glass tubes we were just on, some of those have like little sparky things that shoot out at you, but those aren't there because all the power out in that room is all busted up and broken.
Oh.
Because evidence of that is like when you first started out, I should have pointed out when I first started the level, but there's parts of Storm Eagle's ship in the beginning part.
Oh.
And this guy's like way easier too because he's trying to get electricity to shoot some bolts of lightning at me, but you see there's just puffs of smoke coming out of his little dingle dangle there at the bottom. See, look, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Making you a lot easier. He's trying to get electricity from the ceiling, but not working, is it? Come on, come on, come on. Let me out. Stupid bubbles. Yeah. Give me something good. Give me something good. Alright, I'll take it. Got me back to full health. Can't see. I can't see. Stop shooting your little Nerf balls at me. Did you ever have those Nerf guns as a kid that shot those little yellow spheres? That's always what those reminded me of. Oh yeah, I remember these little turtle guys. Oh, he's gonna just... I see you see me. I know you see me. I think a pink charge blast takes those out in one hit. Yeah. Whoa!
Whoa, gotcha. Out of nowhere. Now, is this one of the ones where you, like, fall down one of the things a little bit and dash underneath? To get power up? I forget. Like one of these, you can actually go lower than you... Because there's got to be a special in there somewhere.
No. You might be thinking of another X game. Maybe X2
But
or
we
something.
didn't collect a power up in that one, and there's one somewhere.
Oh, Jesus. I went right past the heart container. Shit.
So I was going to say that there's something in there.
Man.
Can you purposely die and then go back out? No, probably not.
It's going to put me... I have his weakness, but I think he's so much fun to fight with just the X-Buster. No, we can just go back and I'll edit and chop that down. That's embarrassing. I was just so focused on what I was doing and just having fun playing the game that I was like, oh wait, I went right past. Because there's a sub-tank in his level too. Oh Jesus, you know what? He takes a lot of health off of you. Okay. Just didn't want to take another fall there. No.
Boom.
So we'll go back and get the heart container. I have to beat Scissorhead Man first
Scissors.
to get his sub tank though. You get the electric spark. Oops. I keep hitting pause because I just want to get past all that stuff. But if you really want to see what it does, I can just do it. Let's go back there really quick.
It's just the heart container, or what special is in there?
It's a heart container just to get it. Got so excited about seeing Mr. Trollman. See, it's right here. And we're back, I guess. Ugh. Just embarrassingly went right past this one.
Yep.
Bum-ba-dum-bum.
Armored armadillos got one too.
Mm-hmm. You cheating? Are you looking stuff up?
Yes.
Okay. What do I need? I guess I could do Mr. Armadillo's next because I just got his weakness. Yeah. Let's do him. Because we can get... Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, we can get all his all the upgrades in here, except for the special one we were just talking about off screen, the Hadouken.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think we've had to have learned about the Hadouken in, like, Nintendo Power or something. Just because, I was going to say, there's just, you know, that with all the pre-internet and all the people just posting about all that stuff, it was all, like,
Yeah,
word of mouth or just, you know, rumors or secrets. I mean, that was just, like, the coolest thing
How to
ever.
find the cheat codes or...
Yeah.
You know what? Did you ever use Genie? I think it was called
The Game Genie?
Game
Oh,
Genie.
yeah, I've got it for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I think that's how I had to find out about a lot of stuff.
If you didn't know, the flame just takes these guys out really quick. There he goes. Give me these. We're playing this on that same Super Nintendo console made by Analog, the Super NT or whatever. And I don't know if the Game Genie works on that or not. If I wanted to use the Game Genie, I'd probably just have to bust out the actual Super Nintendo. But it's not going to look as nice. It's not going to be upscaled for HDMI. God, this just rocked my world as a
I
kid.
can't believe
Just
you
like,
already got most of them. I didn't realize that.
oh, I jumped
Oh,
too,
so
jumped
the
too
only one
soon.
Oh my God. The only one you're missing is the body armor upgrade?
Yeah, it's in this chameleon stage.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take you out really quick, so I don't have to deal with your business later on. So I can get my heart container.
Alright, yep.
Jump up there.
These upgrades were a little bit easier and faster than I thought. I think we can. Are we gonna run through this whole game in one sitting?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
How is it? I don't even think I had done that back in the day.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're actually almost through his level here too. Frame rate struggling a little bit. Let's get this. Oops, not you, not the ice. There we go. I always thought he looked like a bear or something rather than like an armadillo. Come here.
He's an annoying little critter.
I know. Whoa! Where'd all your armor go? Those, oh, Jesus. Those are no joke. Those take off a lot of health. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, see what I mean?
Dude, don't die.
I just need to get him to stop because he shoots those so much. Oh, no! That better not be a game over. You gonna take a crack at it?
I gotta try.
Your weapon doesn't refill when you die, I don't think. Yeah, see, but you should still be able to beat him with it.
Oh no.
So once you can get him with it now. The next time he gets into that little ball and starts spinning around, you can still shoot him with it. Yeah. Half the time I take so much damage and die is just because I'm impatient. I just want to get through it faster.
I'm gonna have to finish him off with a normal blaster.
I mean, it works pretty well. Nice hit. Yeah, I think you got, what, 2 more shots with that? You might get him decently down. He's just gonna sit there and shoot a little... You can probably jump over him and... Yeah, got him. You're gonna have to change out of it. You can hit him with other people's powers, it'll still...
Yeah, no, it just...
You can probably jump over him from the wall there. Oh, nice. Got him with the pink.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Man.
All right, we still
I
got
didn't even
another.
realize I was so low on power.
And we're back. I mean, this is the first time we're playing him. We didn't embarrassingly die a bunch of times against him. All right, Mr. Armored Armadillo. I've never really had this many issues against you, but not no more. I'm ready to mess you up this time. Ugh. God, he's messing me up again.
One more hit and use a tank.
Yeah. You can dash under these little things, but he sprays them too often. I mean, I'm not using this.
So you had a little bit more you could have gone down, but
I know, but
you'll be fine now. You got one, yeah, you got
there he goes. Ugh. Pain in the butt, man. Just adding to the gameplay time.
What power do we get now?
Doing the whole Power Ranger thing. I know you, Mega Man. Even though this came way before Power Rangers. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, this came before it?
I think so. Or at least the anime did. Or did the anime come after this game? I don't know. That's something I feel like, I should have knowledge on, but...
Why this guy?
Because I got his weakness now.
Electro Octopus.
Launch octopus. Close enough.
Oh, does he shoot missiles out of his things?
Little holes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's just got nothing but just projectiles. He just, shoots everywhere. So, yeah, he's a pretty tough guy to fight, too, if you don't, have very many power-ups. Seahorses! My worst nightmare! My arch nemesis!
There's levels like this in Mario, too, where you're in the water doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that was, pretty standard side-scrolling games in this era. It's just you always had to have the water level. Whoa. I just wanted that big power up. Kind of worked out because I have full health now. Jump. Mini bosses. Another great little feature of this game. Excuse me, fish. Guy. A little tougher. No!
You know what fish this reminds me of in real life?
What's that?
The little, it has the dangler fish.
Oh, the anglerfish.
Anglerfish, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it has a light on top of it. And
It's got bioluminescence in it.
yeah. That's probably what it was designed after.
Just filling up more sub-tanks. Yeah, the thing that it actually, I think, hypnotizes fish, and that's how it attracts them. Attracts its prey and all that good stuff. That's right. One thing I never really realized about this guy at first is it's kind of designed as after a blue whale or something. This was his eye, and then that's the mouth there.
Yep.
Did you ever do this?
Yep.
Remember it? Yeah, because I just feel like we
I
this
remember what this does for you, though.
this is just gives you another little mini boss battle here. You don't know if you remember seeing his head come down on the conveyor belt in the mammoth stage. But
Yeah.
come on. Stop being alive. I want you to not be alive. Where are you? Here he comes. Take a pink. Yeah. Hit a moving target in the air. That's what you call, what, a 360 no scope? Okay.
Oh, the
Just get you the heart container, yeah. Boink. Always thought these were like chompies, like yum yum yum. Like, didn't they look like little sharp tooth mouths?
Yeah.
Alright, you get to fight them again. Or just another one. You already digging back away? You saw me and got scared? Come on, what's coming up next? Yeah. Stop making the frame rate drop so much, little guy. Little warmy you. Right. Yeah, you can shoot his tail too. Yeah. Give me something good. Thank you, thank you. All right. He's a little annoying of a boss fight too, just because his weakness doesn't always work on him when he's got his like little tornado shield going. He always points at me. He's like, "You're going down." I was like, "Screw you, you jerk." Ah, stop shooting so much stuff at me. Yeah, that thing. I can't shoot him when he's doing that. Just wait for you to come out of it.
Do you have a backup health tank?
I shouldn't need it. I say that, and then it's just...
There you go.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Still took a lot of damage. If I played him first, I would not have. I wouldn't have survived for sure. I think that was all that was in his stage, so we don't have to go back there ever, which is good. Turned me all swampy green. Orange octopus isn't
So when
swampy
you
green.
charge this one, I think it shoots 3, right? Like 1 up, 1 down, and 1 in the middle.
You might be thinking of the chameleon's power up, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, chuff chuff, sniff sniff.
So what's the charged up missile then one?
I'll show you. That's the fun of it. Is you can just play around with all that stuff.
Which
Okay,
guy?
so I
Scissor guy
got.
next?
I think I can fight Scissorhead next. Let's do it. Cause I need his power up to get a few other upgrades. And his heart tank's really annoying too, because you need his actual power to get his heart tank. So you have to like go back through his own level again, which is stupid. I mean, it's awesome. Everything about this game is awesome. It's my favorite game of all time.
Make you work extra hard.
I know. It just makes you get to know the levels that much more. These things are really cool. These are like
dash right through the level. Woohoo!
I know. Those are little motion trip lasers.
Well,
Oh.
didn't work that time.
Why not? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe if you hit him in the back, it works, but not in front.
Well, I think I have to be like right up against him. Gah, like that. Oh yeah. Another annoying level, so just gotta dash, 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 dash. Whoop. Because I think that's an insta kill if you get caught by these spikes.
Yep.
That's Mega Man's arch nemesis here, these spikes, man. One hit kill and you're done.
Heart tank's getting close, I feel it.
I feel it. So you knew X2. Did you ever play X3?
I'm not sure.
Well, I
Because
mean,
now I'm kind of excited to see what that one's all about. Was that one not as good as X2?
it's not hailed as being as good. I mean, I prefer this one over X2 just a little bit. I mean, there's different things. I can make an entire video of it if I really wanted to.
I think I just liked X2 because you could play as 0.
So that's another thing you mentioned. You can only play as 0 in X3. So I think you have
that's
played.
what it was.
I think you have. Oh, by the way, the heart tank's right there.
Yeah, but you said you gotta use the boomerang to get back.
Yep. It's like Cutman version 2. Because Cutman was in the first Mega Man game. Was one of the first robot masters you had to fight. Stop shooting your tennis balls at me, man.
You know what? Like they've made reboots of this, but I just don't get how they haven't made one that like compared to this. Like the 3D ones, like how have they not like kicked ass with the Mega Man 3D game?
Well, that's kind of where it kind of started to go like astray. Like I think Mega Man X7 was like the first like 3D game, and it was on the PS2. Just
the graphics just weren't ready. They came out with it too soon.
I just think this whole concept of what Mega Man is just didn't translate well to the third dimension, you know? I mean, games like Mario, like when Mario 64 came about, like it translated to 3D, so like they just did something new with it. Instead of just like getting from one end of the level to another, Super Mario 64, you like collected stars and stuff, you had like missions and stuff, so like they changed the gameplay.
Well, I wish Mega Man would have more like hand-to-hand combat type of stuff. Like, you know, you had to like kick, blast or something. I don't know. They could have mixed
What happened
it up a
there?
little bit.
I kind of flashed. I didn't like the sound of that. I think the game froze. God damn it.
What happened? I did bump this on the bottom a little bit.
Oh, did you? Yeah, we can't.
Barely. I just went like this.
We'll be right
Why
back.
is it so sensitive?
Okay, we're back. Sean accidentally kicked the console and it messed the game up, I
You
guess.
want to see what happens if I do it again?
Yeah!
Boom.
No. So, off camera, we just we just looked up a password. We went ahead and got his heart tank, right? And then we got the sub tank. We'll see. So we got everyone to be defeated except for our little chameleon friend here.
Lick, lick. The ladies love me, if you know what I mean.
And let's just see what happens when I hit the pause menu here. Hell yeah, got all of my sub tanks and all their heart tanks, right? Oh no, I set.
Do you not have the pink thing?
I set
What?
dash, or I set L as my jump, not as my dash. Well, we'll be right back. Damn it. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Dash is back to the button I wanted it to be. Now, like, more trivia, I guess. I don't know if it's interesting for the viewers to keep listening to, you know, little trivia about this game, but there wouldn't be water here or, like, water in this level at all if I hadn't beaten the octopus. So I wonder if, like, maybe defeating him just, like, floods the forest or something. I don't know.
What would it matter if there wasn't water there?
There wouldn't be water here, and there wouldn't be a way to get this.
Ah. So you need water to be there to be able to do it?
Ooh, I think I did that last time when I played this on the channel. Alright. Let me charge that pink back up again. Oh no,
this looks familiar.
what's blocking me in here? Hi, what's your name? Oh, I thought I jumped before I hit you. Oh. This guy takes a while to defeat. I feel like there should be a significance to him. Like, I haven't played.
Is this another sub boss?
Yeah, it was just like I think this. I feel like he should be like a callback or to like the old Mega Man games, because just like his design, he just looks like a Mega Man robot rather than a Mega Man X character that they designed.
Yeah.
Because I have all, I shouldn't say all, I should have most of the Mega Man games on the NES. But I have all the Japanese copies. I think I only have Mega Man 2 on the North American
They're all Japanese.
I have the Japanese Mega Man 2 as well.
So there's like no English. It's all Japanese writing.
Yeah, like all the writing would be, but actually a lot of the menu stuff is in English, surprisingly. I just think it's cooler because it's got like the actual anime box art and stuff. Whereas like the North American cartridges just didn't look like Mega Man at all. Yeah, like I can show you what those look like later on because they just like kind of look silly. I feel like the flame should work against him, right? No, I feel like he does have a weakness. I'm just gonna have fun just spamming him. Oh, there we go. Just gonna destroy him with all the enemy power-ups.
How did you find this one? I was buried underground.
This is one you should really probably try and get earlier on in the game just because all this does is doubles the amount of damage you can take. So all the times we were struggling with some of those bosses, like, it would have been a walk in the park, essentially. Let me through, let me through, let me through. No. There we go. I always think these guys are pretty cute. It's like, what do you want? I'm going to throw this rock at you. There we go. So you can hopefully just dash under him. Nope. I timed it well enough.
I feel like the end's coming.
We got a minute actually. Hop. Excuse me. So
Yeah. This
I've-
one's fun. I always like playing with this one.
yeah, and like you're going to like the swampy area. Oh. Holding up and jump is gonna make you jump out of it, and I feel like the D-pad on these old school controllers are like super sensitive. So like even if I barely sort of maybe make a movement towards up, like he'll jump out.
Yeah.
I always thought this was like tree sap or something, but I think it's supposed to more be like a swamp or
Muddy
whatever.
water, yeah, man, come on. Tree sap.
I don't know. We're in the forest, and it's like just the feel of it just like feels sticky or something. Tree sap? What are you thinking? Hop. I want to take it in with my fight. Why do you think I keep saying your name, Siri? She's like buzzed on and off a few times this gameplay, or as we're playing this already. I was like, I've never said anything remotely towards her name. Oh, I thought I got you for sure. If you like figure out the word,
This is
we
like
can
a
just do
super
this.
easy one. You suck, guy.
Well, I mean, like if you don't know how to do this,
Yeah.
then it could be a little harder. But like,
And one more.
Oh man.
So hard. That guy was so hard.
I will say that like he's one of the few Robot Masters or Mavericks or whatever in this game that like he definitely does a pattern if you keep hitting him with his weakness. But a lot of the other ones don't really have that issue. But like if you play like X2 and X3, they all like do the same thing. That it's almost like unfair, like not even as fun if you have their weaknesses when you fight them, just because they just do the
I
same
think
thing.
I was thinking of the
Yep.
splits. Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
Uh-oh, I think we beat all the bosses.
Time to go fight the end guy.
Finally, we found Sigma's fortress.
I guess we can go in and put an end to his stupid little game, I guess. He doesn't like his humans. Why do we have to come here to say that and then
All right, hold
leave?
on. Go get the Haruken.
We gotta go get the Haruken. But the nice thing about getting the Haruken is he's got one of the best levels to fill up your heart tanks and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I would always go back and forth along this right here.
Yeah. But if we need to
Just
get
see.
some lives, this is like a little...
This area is like the best.
Yeah, but you have to have full health to do it, so these bats can be a little annoying. That's another little Easter egg in this game, is that bat in particular. That's what bats used to look like in the Mega Man series.
Oh,
On the NES, yeah.
old one.
Yeah. So it's just like, It's like, why does he look different than the others? Well, it's because he gives away a lot extra lives a lot more frequently than the other enemies. All right, this will be.
Jump off this guy.
I was gonna say this will be attempt 1. Shit. Nope. What do you mean it's not there? So you just have to. Shit. Attempt 2. I guess it's still not here. It got released like maybe 2 weeks ago, I think.
So what's so special about that one?
It's an update. That was attempt 3, by the way. All right, attempt number 4.
What the heck? How many more lives do you have?
I have full lives, so it's gonna be here one of the times. Whoop. There it is.
Nice.
Attempt number 5 it was. And I love how he's in his little karate gi.
Yeah.
I'll give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please.
Yeah. Nothing changed on me, but Hadouken. 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 All
How
right.
do you do the move?
I think it's the same as what Ryu does in Street Fighter. It's like down forward punch, and so it's down forward Y.
Yeah. Is it the same as Sub-Zero too?
Oh yeah.
Too weird.
All right. There we go. All right, now it's time to take on Sigma's Fortress, man. Let's go for it. And this is my favorite music in the whole game. This level.
I definitely had to play this part for a few times.
Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I kind of keep the defense force busy. You'll never see that, though.
Bye. Oh, I guess we're going. So yeah, the Hadouken I just got, you have to have full life to be able to use it. So if I get hit, I can't use it. Like that. Dang it. I wanted to use it on this little turtle here. But little pink guys that always reminded me of Brain from Ninja Turtles. Got me with his little spiky feet there that he's got. God, these little
Turtles messing you up.
I know, man. And I remember when I played this on the channel the first time that this part gave me a lot more trouble than I've ever really remember ever having before. Anyway.
These guys knocking you off.
Ah,
like that.
yes,
Yeah.
that. See that bullshit.
Yeah, I've had to do that a few times.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully the time. Yeah, there you go. Because the timing got messed up there. Like it was like not working in that same rhythm. There we go. See, that's what I should have done.
Yes. I think you got it this time.
Hit. Bow, bow.
Was there
Oh.
no more bad guys that come for you? Come on. What are you doing there?
I don't know. I was just getting ready to dash jump, but then I was hesitant that the dash button was going to be a little laggy on me again like it was last time. Yeah. Ah. Okay, shoot your tennis balls. Dash. Dash. Don't got no time for you guys.
I'm Boba Fett. Stay back, Axe. Even though you're stronger than me at this point, I'm gonna take him on.
Bye. Bye.
Oh God, what's happening?
They're getting it on in there or something. Let's see if I can Hadouken him.
Don't listen to him. Go ahead and blast him.
Dream on. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. I know, your armored carrier is just no match for you, I know. Just go ahead and beat me up, because I know I can't win.
You can't win this one?
No. Come on.
I know it was the first one you can't win. I didn't know you couldn't win this one.
It's the same thing. It's like still supposed to make you think like, man, I can totally beat him up now, but yeah, it's still like, you know, there's no health bar, no indication I'm causing any damage, so.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening? There he is. Come on, keep meeting me up. He's gonna jump around, take all your hit damage. I can. Okay, now he's gonna start spitting those at me. Laughs at me a little bit.
I'm actually jumped out.
Maybe, but I'm not through yet.
Blast your head off.
No, Zero! Mega Man seems relatively calm while he's doing that.
What a worthless gesture. I guess you can't be free so easily, whatever.
I always thought that was the gun on his shoulder was his nose. He just had like a big
Shoulder
droopy.
cannon, bro.
I know.
What the? Oh man, I'm f***ed, aren't I?
What just happened?
It just burst out of his little cage he got for me. Whoa! Oh, I got him!
Very good.
It was off screen though. I wanted to see him go like get all you know, he's like he does this little animation where he's like short circuiting out and stuff. All right, well. Bye.
That was cool.
Extra chicken. Too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it.
Having fun over there?
My power's fading fast. You gotta go fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma, you know, because I couldn't do it. Bit bite.
And that's where you get his cannon to shoot the pink.
He gives you that there.
So if you don't get it in Flame Mammoth stage, you can get it here. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was like, yeah, you can just you can just go right through that part really fast. It's supposed to be like all intimidating and tough looking, but there's another little secret that I just don't feel like messing with this part of the level.
Oh, expired.
I know, but I made it. I think I need this out. This, yes. Okay.
What boss is this?
You get to fight me again.
Scissor guy.
Did you know he made a copy of me? I know, Scissorhead.
Yeah, so it's like fighting the exact same guys all over again.
Yeah.
Except for this time you definitely have all the secret powers.
Yep. Well, I
Maybe
just
first
liked
time around you
how they did it in X, this first game, better than they did in like the sequels, because like there was like a part of like one of the last levels where you were in a room full of capsules that like warped you to each boss battle. I don't know if you remember that from like X2 and X3 or whatever, but I always that's going back to the roots of the Mega Man games, because that was always part of those last boss. Yeah, like just like there was like a level that was part of the last levels that would just make you fight all the bosses again. But this one just kind of integrated them into the level, which I kind of liked. You know, you just had to go through them. Oh no, I want full health. I want to try and get him. How can I just?
Can you use the?
Yeah, we go.
Oh.
Okay, got it. Now I'm gone.
I was gonna say, can you try to use your sub tank though, or do you need all?
I didn't really want to waste one, just to get 1 bar of health left.
But maybe you're right. I think all the sub tanks had to be full too, because I remember.
I mean, they
being
are.
pissed. No, but if you had to use a sub tank to have full power, could you still use the Hadouken?
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
And I have gotten this guy with him once before.
Oh, this
So let's
frickin'
see.
Spider, I remember.
Well, too late. The ice is his weakness. But I did it once when we were playing this for the first time on the channel.
This guy.
But it was off camera. And I was like, no one's ever going to believe me. And the more I get his health down, the faster he gets. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, too late. Oh, nice. Touche, Spider. You just always got to mess
He
him
knows
up.
where to go, yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty good program, this algorithm that they use to... You just have to psych him out and like make him think that he's going a certain direction. And oh, if I go over here, he can't get me. Oh, dang it. But I shot too soon. Having a perfect opportunity to Hadouken him. But I'm not even going to worry about it. Damn it. He's getting up faster. Ow.
Yeah, he won't take this path. He
Well, I was trying to dash underneath him, but he's getting faster. See? Ugh. I'm going to run out of ice. Come at me. Yeah. I just gotta make sure I hit him with each one. Oh! I'm not gonna waste it on the babies. Dang it! You got in the way. Ah!
Come
Dang it.
on, you guys.
Alright. Time to just... Jesus!
Dude, you gotta use the power.
I know. Hey, but I could try and Hadouken him
Yeah.
when he's got
No,
like...
you're
Oh!
not full power.
It didn't fill up my thing all the way. Alright. Can't get me over here, so... Yeah!
This would be easy.
Alright. Wasn't as graceful of a battle as I thought it was going to be. I did Hadouken Vile, though, so I'm happy about that. Bye. I don't care about no codes. Alright.
We may want to. I'll take a picture of the next one just in case.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really know if those codes really do anything more for you other than just like put you right back at just being able to
part
fight
of the
Sigma's
stage.
fortresses, you know. God, this is another great score from this game. I love it. But as a kid, like, we'd never, like, this, it was so hard to get this far that, like, we just never, like, would see this very often. So I always just thought of this as, like, being the coolest, most, like, untouchable level ever. Because, you know, my brothers were always better at this game than me. I didn't mean to come in
you have
just
full
yet.
power.
I wanted to Hadouken this guy, too. So, hold on.
Firepower on this guy.
I could. Just gotta shuffle through all of them. Yeah. Ouch! Like I was saying, like this was just like such a awesome, like untouchable level for me, and I was just like, every time I could get in and hear the music, it just triggered such a happy memory in my memory for
Yeah, right.
all my nostalgia.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
You gotta take one more hit. I don't know. I'm happy with Hadoukening one of the bosses. I want to see how many more I can get, but I'll only do it if I have full health. Let's just get out of- Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta make sure I... Yeah! Haha. He was gonna jump into this, but if you kill him, you can get in it. He's like, what'd you do to Larry? He's like, that's Larry's
There you
suit.
go. We can go beat him up.
Oops. Get back in there. Come here. I just hope I can get some full health because I know we have, I think we have the eagle next. That's another cool thing about that charge up is it gives a little blast behind you so you can like face away and still get him. Ow. Ow. I'm not really sure which path is tougher to make.
Sure looks like the eagle's coming.
Yep. That's about what's coming.
Boomerang.
This one. I was having
Sure.
having trouble remembering what it was. Oh. I think it's too hard to like hit him with. You see, it's too slow. Oh, got him. There we go. That's just the way I have to do it. Am I hearing thunder? Oh, one more hit's gonna do it. I knew we were supposed to get storms today, but
Yeah, I did too. Oh, I do have a rain alert that just came out just now. Rain will begin in 10 minutes.
nice. Oh, and surprisingly enough, the next boss coming up is the same weakness, so I'll keep that handy. I know it was like 94 degrees when I went on my run today, so
It's crazy.
it's just I had some toxins in my body and I wanted to sweat them out. It's the best way to do it. Ah, stupid bat. There we go. I was gonna say that I knew there was a way to jump over that guy. Hopefully this guy has. Ah, dang it.
Screwed again.
Yeah. The way this boss is designed, I can't just Hadouken him and kill him at once. He's got 3 parts to him, so I could take him out one by one, but this is.
Oh, I remember this thing.
Yeah, it's just a giant face. It's got a name like Ranga Panga or something. I don't know if that was like the Japanese name for him.
So he's affected by the same thing.
The eagle was, yeah. Boink.
Probably designed for you to use up all of this power.
Probably. Yep. Yep. There that one goes. Gonna get rid of your schnoz next. Haha, there it goes. Whoa! Spikes will kill me instantly. And down he goes. Yeah, if we have some time, we can play some of that Super Mario 2. Or Super Mario Maker 2 after that. After this. If you want. What'd you get a picture of?
Just in case it freezes again.
Oh, the code. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's just one of the downsides of just playing everything. Oh, man. One of the downsides of playing things on the original formats and cartridges and stuff is like that can happen.
Oh.
I mean, come on, man. I want to Hadouken somebody. Spark. It's gonna go a little differently this time. You're not gonna win so easily. Ooh.
Oh my god. That was a good hit ratio.
Oh.
Jump.
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 Jump. Jump.
That was awesome.
I just want you to get into a rhythm. Yeah, it'll go nicely for you. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot more thunder now. But they can't hear it at home. Or whenever people decide to watch this. Oh.
Yeah, you definitely don't need that power anymore, though.
Oh, I can Hadouken. Oh, see, he jumps up to the ceiling right away, so it's hard to get him with it. So I can like do this first and just see if I can get him off. Oh.
Fail.
I will say it is a hard thing to do. I'm just gonna do the same technique I utilized before. One more will do it.
Boom.
Ta-da! Oh, actually, I should leave that stuff out. Oh, we'll just use that real quick. Yep. And that. Cool.
Now you can Hadouken?
Oh, yes, yes. Oh. Let me get nothing out. There we go.
Get him.
Okay.
Don't screw this
Wait
up.
for it. Yeah. Ah, really?
What?
He was blinking from my previous damage. That was one of the things that I complained about on my other gameplay was, like, for you to do the down forward shoot, he always can shoot like a little X-Buster shot first.
Yeah.
And like that'll make them take hit damage and they'll blink and then they won't get hit by the Hadouken because of it. I could be using his weakness right now, but
You're about to beat him anyway.
yeah. Whoa!
Easy.
Bye, Mandrill. That's what they called me in high school for for obvious reasons. The Mandrill. The ladies called me that anyway. Because I had so much game in high school. Super big game. I was like, hey, ladies, you want to come over and watch me play Mega Man X? No. And they're like, we're gonna go hang out with these guys over here. And I'll be like, why? Mega Man X is awesome. Guess it's just gonna be me and my buddy Sean gonna play it.
Get this guy with it.
He's gonna shoot a bunch of shit. Oh Jesus! I walked right into him. I'm telling you, stuff's not easy. Oop. Bounces off the walls though. Didn't think that was gonna happen, did you? So obviously I drew you as a Marine in your Marine uniform.
Yeah.
What's like, I've known you for a really long time, but I still really don't know like too much of that history of you. So like, what's like your status on that, I guess? Cause like,
Well,
if you're like, whatever you're allowed to talk about, I guess.
yeah, it's not like it's top secret or anything. Well, I enlisted in 2006 and got out in 2013. And technically, I was on a reserve contract for 6 years with an optional 2-year inactive reserve for 2 years after that. And I did inactive reserve, which means basically it's optional if you want to keep on working or you can just get out. And what I decided to do was I kept on working for a year and then got out because I was planning on becoming an officer when I was in the officer program in college, but I got into trouble and could no longer become an officer. So I decided around the same time to just finish my enlistment. That's why I only ended up doing 1 more year because I guess the re-enlistment bonus wasn't very high. My body was getting beat up. I had done my tour to Iraq, and it didn't sound like we were going to get redeployed anytime soon with Obama bringing everyone back from Afghanistan and Iraq. So as an infantry guy, it was kind of just like calling our name to retire.
Gotcha. So you're just officially just retired from all that.
Yeah, but to be technically retired from the military, you have to have 20 years. So I guess I just have deployed veteran status. Yeah.
One
so
quick
technically
thing.
we say if you haven't gone overseas, it's hard to call yourself a veteran.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to point out real quick, and I mean to interrupt, to see his trunk is cut off. I used the boomerang to cut his trunk off so he couldn't.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So that's another little hidden thing
Good
that not a lot of people
spitfire.
know about. But anyway, continue.
Well, I mean, did that answer your question?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think it's interesting. Do you have any like fun stories about that?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
kind of sort of a lot of them were more like early on in the military, besides getting forced to work out a lot. There's a lot of like hazing that goes on and stuff like that too.
Oh, man.
So it was a lot of working out and just getting my ass beat basically for early on. But once you get to a certain rank and you get enough seniority, then you kind of earn the respect, and then you kind of get the younger guys to do the cleaning up and doing all the small jobs for you. More leadership.
I'm just gonna use one of these real quick. What kind of stuff would they like make? Oh, so basically do most of the cleaning up and.
Yeah, you organize what's called working parties. So whenever something needs to be done, they always ask for, give me like 5 guys, give me 10 guys. And usually it's either the Marines that you either don't like,
Bless you.
have gotten in trouble, or just the less senior guys. So when you're more senior, you might get asked to get a few guys together, but then you just tell the guys that you're in charge of to go do it or you oversee it, but you don't actually have to do the labor, which is nice.
Gotcha. Well, gosh, we're at the end of the road. What was the coolest thing I think you got to do,
Well,
I should say?
I guess the good stories there. Besides missing the camaraderie of working out together and always being challenging to just be super fit, the being able to shoot all the weaponry that we did, especially the Mark 19 grenade launcher, which is grenades that are strapped together on a belt like a machine gun, and just shooting those so far that you can't even see them land. All you hear is an explosion like 30 seconds after you shoot it. So
Wow.
we arched this thing at such an angle in the desert when we were shooting it, and we launched off a few rounds and just waited, and we thought they were duds because we didn't hear anything. And we start talking, we're like, well, that sucked, you know, they may as well not get off, or maybe we shot them into the lake. Then all of a sudden we heard doof, 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 doof. We're like, oh my God, how far did that go? We have no idea.
So you never even saw the explosion either.
No, which we just hope we didn't hit anything we weren't supposed to hit.
When you're in the desert, what are the odds, right?
Yeah.
And this was in Iraq?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh, here's the main guy.
I gave him a really stupid voice last time, but I'll just say,
Welcome. I see you managed to get here all by yourself. Very impressive. Cool, whatever. I could destroy you, but,
I'm just going to, do what every other villain in the 90s did and just make my subordinates do it, and they're, of course, going to fail, and then I'll have to fight you. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Yeah, should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me. A borf! Oh, all right, let's see if I can Hadouken this pupper. Ah, jeez. Well, failed at that. What's my other button? It's just because his weakness is the ice, I believe. Stop being all jumpy aroundy.
But yeah, so besides all the cool weapons that I got to shoot, I guess there was some cool rocket launchers too that we got to shoot. The AT-4 is our most common launcher.
AT-4?
Yeah.
What is... Okay.
So AT-4 is what you would assume is like a normal one-shot launcher, usually anti-vehicle weapon.
Okay.
And then here's the main guy. So
No, you can keep talking, because this... Whoa.
this reminds me of Star Wars lightsaber time.
I know, he's Jedi Sigma. Oh, jeez. Okay. I didn't realize how low my health was. I was thinking, oh, this fight's easy. I'll just kind of wait till, let me put this. Did I use any sub-tanks? No. Okay, I'm still at full health. But yeah, you can keep on going with your story, because
So yeah,
that fight's a little uneventful.
what else did we get to shoot? Oh, the 6-pack grenade launcher. Pretty much all this has to do with explosives, of course. But the 6-pack grenade launcher, I forget the main number of it. I think it's like the MGL 32 or something. MG 32. But anyways, it's basically just 6 automatic grenades that normally we have one single grenade launcher tube attached to our rifle. But this 6-pack.
Oh, I got him!
The 6-pack grenade launcher is solely just meant to shoot grenades. So I carried a holster that would have 6 extra grenades, and you could put 6 inside of
cool.
it. And it was just kind of cool to use that thing in ranges and to use it when needed.
Yeah.
Basically, having the skill to know that you can lob grenades just by having really good projectile. Oh my God! You just beat him with the one thing. That was way too sweet. And that, my folks, does not happen very often.
He's got a smirk on his face. He's like, you thought that was it? Guess what?
You can't Hadouken this guy.
I probably could if I'm super lucky enough. Oh, God, I tried to get him with it. His weakness is this. Come pick me up. There we go. Oh. Crap. No. Okay. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, Jesus, I was trying to land on his hand. Oh.
What are you doing?
Because you got to be on the edge of his hand or else the lightning is going to get you. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's a hard thing to avoid. Oh, Jesus.
You can't put on your shield to like go invisible.
I'm
Chameleon.
not sure.
Chameleon charge.
Oh, I guess I could, but I don't know if I can fire. Oh, crap.
Fire another weapon while you're invisible.
Yeah. Sure would be great if one of these hands would come get me. I might just have to... Ah, damn it. Climb up the wall. Come on now. They're just sitting there doing their thing. I'll just have to, like, power up here. There we go. Ooh. There we go.
Very nice. Very
Oof.
nice.
Oh, 2 of them. That's not fair. You're not supposed to do it that often.
It's gonna be hard.
There we go. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. That's all I wanted in life was...
Are you gonna get this done on the first attempt?
I'm hoping to. Oh, you didn't get me.
You
Oof.
were too much in the middle.
Ah, Jesus. I might have to use another one because I just don't know how much those take off per hit. Come on.
It's like a fourth of your power every time you get hit with something.
I know. There we go. God.
What?
I don't remember having this much issue before. I mean,
I think you only got 1 sub tank left.
I do.
You gotta hit him at least 1 or 2 more times.
I just think I got too lucky getting the dog in his first form with the Hadoukens. Okay. Oh, there he comes to get me. No! Jesus, are you
Double.
kidding me?
This is it, folks. This is sketch.
Not going so well. Thank you. Just gotta be patient.
Oh, edge.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay,
Get him,
get me.
get on the edge.
Ah,
Oh no.
one more hit, I think, maybe, or 2 more hits. Yep, 2 more hits. Oh, yeah,
You got it.
yeah! Woo! All right. No! It's not possible.
I'm a Reploid.
I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to me? To us, I guess.
Did he create X or something? What?
No, he's just trying to rebel against the humans, and Mega Man X was just trying to stop him, and he's like, "But you're one of us. Why are you helping the humans? We're the master race. We need to, he's basically Hitler." And Mega Man's like this blonde, blue-eyed, pure white dude who's trying to destroy Hitler, and Hitler's like, "Why?"
There goes the castle.
So did you get to like ride in any like cool like helicopter vehicles?
Yeah. So besides the weapons, vehicles was definitely the next best thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I took a ride in a Huey and a ride in an Osprey, and I got to rappel from the Osprey.
So what are those? I don't know what those are.
So the Huey is like the well-known like Vietnam era
Chopper.
helicopter that usually
Okay.
has doors open. That's pretty common. We still use them today, kind of. But anyways, then the Osprey is the tilt rotor one, the 2 big blades that tilt up and down.
Oh, yeah.
So, and a Chinook. So the Chinook was the double rotor, one in the front, one in the rear.
Yeah.
And they phased that out and replaced it with the Osprey, the tilt rotor. So we got to ride in both of those throughout our training and deployment and
It's
whatnot.
pretty badass, man.
Besides that, we just got to ride in some big aircraft, military aircraft. It's nothing fancy, just like like the B-52 size, and I forget what the other big plane was that we rode on. I think it's Hercules.
Kind of sounds like the big old wooden plane that what's his name made in that movie.
KC-130.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
They called that the spruce goose. They call it the Hercules. What was his name?
Yeah.
But yeah. So how would you describe the differences between those armed forces, between like Marines and Army and stuff? Because like to me, I don't really know specifically what's the difference with all those.
Well, there's a lot of intertwining sometimes depending on the job type.
Okay.
Marine infantry is somewhat similar to Army, whereas Army has their own helicopters and tanks and infantry. And the Marines have the same thing, but Marines also have jets.
Oh, okay.
Army doesn't have their own jets. Marines are basically self-sustained with everything we have, because we're also technically part of the Navy, so we travel with the Navy a lot, and technically the Army doesn't. So really the Marines is like the fighting force, land fighting force and beach fighting force of the Navy.
Okay, so it's more a branch of the Navy.
I mean,
Than anything.
we are our own, but I'm just saying we work with the Navy.
Okay.
We tend to integrate with them because the whole purpose of the Marines is to be more like a beach invasive force. So if we were to, having to take over or invade an island,
Okay.
whereas Army parachutes in behind enemy lines,
Okay.
Marines usually invade by sea. I think is a good way of defining the purpose
Okay.
of us, even though we're not used in that way, but those are like the underlying tactics. We do a lot.
No, it makes sense though.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like a dead giveaway that like, an army's on a job is if there's a bunch of paratroopers coming in and, like when the Navy is specifically more the sea, but they need a team to go out and, go from like, I don't know, an aircraft carrier or some kind of destroyer out to like an island or take the beach or something, they'd send Marines to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Marines are, I think, more well known for invading and capturing. And Army, this might be, I don't mean to be slanderous, but Army is more well known to sustain and to hold bases, land bases. I just feel like they often send in Marines more to capture, whereas Army does capture too, but I just think it happens more frequently with the Marines. And then oftentimes the Army will come in behind us and upkeep it.
Okay. That's pretty cool though. I mean, that helps me understand a little bit better.
But overseas, we often worked with in the same area. There was Army platoons, there was Navy SEAL platoons. So we often, ate dinner with Navy SEALs. Of course, they were like the cool kid table that like nobody could
probably
like,
all
talk
super
with.
jacked up and stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of them were pretty buff, but most of the time you can tell that they were Navy SEALs because they were a little bit more lax. They had longer hair and beards, and no one else in the military could have that. You had to have
cool.
shaved faces and short hair all the time. So the guys that look like bums from back home were kind of the Navy SEALs.
That's interesting, man. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. No, I just figured we could use this as an opportunity to kind of get to know your background a little bit, because I think that some of that stuff is pretty unique and cool, and if you want to put some of that information out there to help other people learn.
Yeah.
There's a nice little Easter egg at the end that I always like to try and play out. Yeah.
I don't even remember even seeing this.
If you hang out on the screen long enough.
I think Dane just made like 2 years of playing a game happen in like half an hour.
Well, it seems like it, but we had a little bit of technical difficulties. I had a
maybe at least
ton.
one summer. I probably played that game for like an entire summer.
Yeah. Well, but back in the day, that's all you had to do. Here we go. Here it is. You've won a temporary victory, X. He's sitting on the toilet, just pooping. He's like, what you destroyed was only a temporary body. Oops, I didn't read fast enough. In time, I will find another body strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. Shall see you again.
So this is the setup for X2.
Yep. He's like, I might invade Professor X's, school for gifted youngsters and see if I can find like a Wolverine suit to, occupy. Because I feel like each Sigma has its own like theme. Like that was Jedi Sigma, X2 is Wolverine Sigma.
Huh.
So yeah. And then X3 I think is Captain America Sigma, as they say. He's got a shield. So anyway, well, very cool. That's it. That's 100th episode coming to a close. Thank you guys for sticking around for all this. It certainly didn't seem like I've put up 100 episodes at this point, but I guess it just flies by when you're having fun. I don't really, I really would appreciate subscriptions and people liking my videos. It really helps me out a lot. I just do this for you guys. I just want to put stuff out there that helps you guys, enjoy life and forget about a bad day you had or something. And yeah, we're here for you. come play games with us and see more
Great
videos by me.
games, Great times.
Oh, yeah. I play whatever you want, so I'll take requests in the comments if you'd like. Yeah. So until next time, Sean, thanks for your contributions and some of your attempts.
Always.
So we'll see you next time. Bye.